All right, so I've got a super heavy box here that I think we're gonna need to open up and see what's inside. This came from across the pond. I live up in Canada, and this is from the UK, specifically from Sheffield, if anybody kind of takes a hint out of that. Although you probably already saw what I tagged that picture in. So let's just see what we've got in this ridiculously heavy box. Picked a tight place to be doing this. Oh, nice. All right, let's start with some of the fun stuff here. So, got a new VK shirt. That is awesome. For those of you that don't know, I was recently on the Drums and Rums podcast, repping the shirt that dude sent me. Super, super rad guy. That was a fun conversation if you guys want to check it out. All right, let's see what else we got in here. White gloves. Interesting. Okay. Just gonna do it. I'll do it. I'll pull it out with white gloves. Let's make it a ceremony. Hell of a touch, Alan. Hell of a touch. All right. Let's get these ready to rock. That over there. What's we got here? We got a please do not bend certificate type thing. We'll have to look at in a sec. All right, so there is a box within the box. Oh, ah, sweet, a V key. I need another one of these. Oh, another, sweet, dope. A couple of V keys. All right, there's a ratcheting one, and I think there's a fixed one here too. Dope. Thanks, dude, that's awesome. My 16 lost his at some point along the way. All right, I think that's the extra stuff. So, it's time to pull the slightly smaller box out of this box. But this box has pretty much all the weight. That 40 pounds I was talking about, I mean, I didn't go ahead and weigh the thing, but that's, oh, jeez, this thing's a tank. Ugh. Uh-oh. It's like the top side's open. Whew. Save that from potential disaster. All right, give me 1 sec to get this area all sorted out. And we will resume unpacking. Enough out of you. Nice, that'll do. Okay. All right. Now here's the fun stuff. Oh, actually, before we get into that, we gotta check out this thing that says, please do not bend. Let's see what that's all about. Ha! Dope. All right, so this is pretty much going to let the cat out of the bag here, but looks like we are opening up a VK Tempest 13. If you look real close there, serial number 001. That's pretty rad. Yeah, Alan and I were talking about doing a 13x8 cast bronze, like the heavy 5mm, probably a couple of NAMs ago. I'm super excited that this is what that turned into. It wasn't really what the conversation was initially about, but this is so cool. So, I guess I know what you're all thinking. I should just shut up and show you this thing. This has been killing me. This thing has been sitting in my house for 4 hours at least, because I wanted to open it live for you guys. I have not seen this thing yet. This is the first time I'm laying eyes on it in person. Wow. They are absolutely not messing around with packaging. Here, check this out. This thing is a tank and extremely bubble wrapped. This might take me a minute. I think of the best plan of attack here. Well, this guy's definitely going to be part of it. Get some of that out of there. Let's get rid of this first layer. Oh man, we're getting close. Looks like there's a layer or two left. It's almost time for white gloves. Oh, here we go. Okay. I mean, you got it, right? Whew, they're not meant for big hands. Here we go. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, let me put this down, get a better grip on it, and get this box out of the way. Oh, so cool. Okay, let's flip this guy over. Oh, he's a tank. He is a tank. Whew, that is one heavy, gigantic snare drum. This is seriously weight. Like, I am basically working out right now. Wow, some of that etching is just so cool. It's good, look at that. I literally got to get this thing on the stand, or otherwise I'm going to drop this heavy thing. One sec. There we go. Is this stand going to hold you good? I think so. I think we're good. We're solid. All right. Well, that's it. Wrapping it up. End of video. Thanks for coming. No, okay. Let's play it, right? Okay, let's check this thing out. And I'm also rolling on this in my studio too, so I'll probably drop it on YouTube or something later with like actual proper studio sound. But yeah, let's hear what a Tempest sounds like out of the box with serial number 1. I also brought over a couple of different types of muffling so we can sort of play around and get to having fun here. Let's make sure this looks cool. Get that camera all set up. This guy. Yeah, that's what you want. You want the money shot. Get a little bit of stack in there. Okay. Let me ear up. Turn the P and D on. You got to feel this stuff. This would probably help if I plug my headphones in to hear this a little bit better. Oh man. That is super fat. This thing sounds ridiculous. Oh man, it is so fat but lively at the same time. The punch is just crazy. The ghost notes feel nuts. Also, I got my P&D cranked. This thing feels silly back here. Let's adjust that a bit. It's hard to not make a 26 by 22 feel totally ridiculous, but yeah, the P&D sometimes exaggerates that thing. Dope! Okay, this is super, super rad. Okay, let's pop the wires off and see what that sounds like. tweak this tuning up just a touch. Oh, I should have grabbed a couple of keys. Actually, I'm gonna grab a pair of keys. Give me 1 second, ready? There we go. Keep forgetting I had a vocal mic to deal with. I promise I'm not farting, it's just, bubble wrap fun on the way back over. So what does everybody think? I can't really see comments while I'm doing this. Then I guess asking doesn't really make a difference, does it? Well, I hope everybody's liking it. I'm having a lot of fun. All right, so this is up a little bit. Let's see what this sounds like. Tension rod is pretty loose on the bottom there. Let's pack that guy back in. This thing sounds so good, it's crazy. These are all this tight. All right. Fun. I wasn't loving this one as much with the wires off, but with the wires on, that sounds great. Let's maybe tighten those up. Let's just see what happens if we toss a snare weight on this guy. This is water-kickingly great. I kicked over my water, I was so excited. Thankfully, I had a lid on that thing. All right, this is sounding awesome. Let's pitch it down. You know what, let's pitch it up further. Normally, I'd be like, I'm not really into super cranked snares, but we gotta see what it does, right? Let's find out. That's close to my bass drum. All right. Cool. That's crazy. That's almost certainly too much, but I'll be excited to hear what it sounds like when I hit the playback later through the studio. Yeah, that's fun. Ah, I just want to jam. Let's see what it sounds like off. All right, now let's go low. Oh, my favorite register for snare drums. But who knows? This is a new beast. I've never played with a solid cast bronze 13 with anywhere near the mass of this thing. Again, I wish I could see the comments. I mean, they come by in this tiny little strip. There's probably some way to sort of set that up. Maybe if I was using 2 phones or something like that. Oh, I should have done that. I got another one sitting over there. Oh well. Okay, so this is pretty low. Like I'm basically taking it to where they're off and then just like hinting it back up. Oh, okay. These out for a sec. When they're lower, you got to be more careful with your overtones. But when you get it right, that's too much. When you get it right, it sounds great. Wires up. That still seems high. It's crazy. Maybe that was just an illusion. Maybe these hoops just feel different to how I'm used to feeling things tuned. Let's see if we can take this way down. Let's pull these off, like quite a bit. And see if that's just like as low as this thing's going. Who knows? Cool, okay, there we go. So that's as off as we're getting. There we go, just touch these up. Let's go as low as it's even physically possible to do. We'll pop some muffling on there, and we'll just see how fat this thing sounds before pitching it back up. There we go. Okay, that's the low I was looking for. This is gonna be too low. It's probably ain't gonna sound good at all, but who knows? Maybe it'll sound cool. Yeah, we gotta get it so there's a little tension. We don't want them like rods loose. Or do we? Or do we? I don't know. We'll play around. We'll see what happens. Doof. All right, we need these a little looser for that. Oh. Oh, God, that sounds great. That sounds awesome. Okay. Fun. I actually kind of thought that that might be too low and it might not work well there. I was very wrong. Okay, let's pitch it up a little bit more. Just a little bit, because that'll take us kind of closer to where we started and we'll have come full circle. So far, though, I'm in love. I hope all of you are too. I think this thing is pretty ridiculous. There's 33 of these things going to be made. 32 if you count mine. Yeah, if you want something like this, now's the time. They are not going to stick around. And that's VK_drums here on Instagram. Just a tiny. Low. I loved that so much. Hold on. Yeah, I think we've gone too far here. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. That low was just too, I don't know, like snare drum delicious. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, so let's see what this sounds like. Again, and I don't know, for maybe some people haven't seen this kind of tuning method. I like to tune with 2 keys at the same time. Because if you get good at just sort of like feeling what the tension is, you can pretty much bring it up and down evenly as you please. It takes a lot of the effort out. Once you get used to it, you can basically ballpark a drum up in seconds, and usually it sounds awesome. All right, we're back to too low. Although, I changed my mind on that last time I said those words. Oh, this is around where I want to be. Let's not go much higher than this. Back a little. Yeah, and all I'm doing is I'm just feeling for the resistance the tension of the head is giving me. That's it. That's it. You're just using your fingers, just feeling how much pressure on your little finger pads there. Makes tuning super easy. Super easy. Just want us to be high. Nice fat that still has some tone in it. That M80 is probably going to be too much, but let's keep him on deck. Okay, a little bit of a hum there. We want to maybe tighten these up a touch. Falling on me. Nice. I'm beating this a little bit out of tune. I sure am. That's one of the problems when you tune stuff super low, those tension rods want to just go with it. Do they ever? Cool. Awesome. All right, well, you know what? That, I think, is going to wrap it up for this live. So this was the 13x8 Tempest 13 VK Danny Carey signature snare drum. So it's 5mm cast bronze, ultra heavy cast bronze hoops, and it sounds unbelievable. So thanks everybody for coming out and hanging out with me. Hey, I see my buddy Scott from Ivardensphere in the chat. That is dope. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Actually, I can scroll through stuff. Dope. MP's there. Awesome. Good to see you, my friend. What do we got here? Drumeo. Nice. Who on Drumeo staff is hanging out? watching the snare drum love here. Oh man, nice, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, this has been a blast. I am gonna log off. Like I said, I was rolling on the studio and with a whole bunch of cameras too, so I'll probably pop this up on YouTube with a lot better sound quality than you were getting through my iPhone. So anyway, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you all later. Bye.